Irish water.
That's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go! Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down. Can't none bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go! Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't none.
How you doing, everyone? We're here. I'm Adrian Keogh, and I'm a member of People Before Profit, and we've invited Anna Doyle down here this evening to Balto Right to Water for the burning of the Irish water bills. I want to thank you very much for coming in, Anna.
Hey.
And we're here now at the moment. We're sitting here now in the bottom class Abbey, and it's a lovely evening. And I just thought we'd discuss some things about the water and the right to water and how you feel about it and how you think it's going to go.
Yeah, right to water. As you know, Right to Water was a three-pillar organisation: the unions, community, and political parties. It's sort of merged into madness at the moment, but we still have to keep on the pressure of mass movement with people and stay with the people, because it's the people who create Right to Water and nobody else. So in order to support the people, we do as the people on the ground want. So if they want a burning of the bills in molten glass, we do a burning of the bills in molten glass, rather than waiting for some hierarchy above to tell us, oh, you're doing this and you're doing that. No, the people dictate how it goes.
And that's very important, that the people dictate how it goes, because it's our votes, it's our lives, and we seem to be at the moment being dictated by people from the top that has no idea what's going on down in everyday life. I feel myself personally. How do you feel about that?
Definitely dictate from the top. It's just totally wrong. Democracy is gone out the window. There is no democracy left in Ireland whatsoever. But we have to try and rebuild that back. Establish the trust of the people, and make sure people always guide us as people before profit. And if we lose that sentiment, we're going to turn into what they are, and that's one thing we're never going to do. We're just always going to stay grassroots and then with people.
But you can see, even with it, I mean, the answer is in the name: people before profit. I mean, it's just all there in black and white right in front of you, and I don't think that any governments or any global companies that's coming into finance, everything else, and making us then pay for Irish water and pay for the water.
Like People Before Profit do what it says on the tin. We are grassroots. We are from we don't have any hierarchy within us. We don't have anybody. We come from our own groups, and our own groups tell us how we want things to be, and that's how we formulate our policies. Like, we have our NCs every 12 weeks or so, and people come in, and we decide how our policy is going to be, and how, when we vote upon that, and it's brought back to our branches, and our branches then decide how they want things to be all the time. So it's always from the ground up, and never led from anywhere else but the ground. And if you dismiss democracy like Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil, Labour have, you're dismissing the people who you're meant to represent, and people whose voice you're meant to be putting inside Leinster House. Now, we can't do that, because we want our voices heard. We really, really loud
Yeah.
within Leinster House because we have to give voice to the people, basically.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Ministerial pensions or anything like that would be like any other worker. You've been investing our own pensions like everybody else. Yeah. But like in truth be told, nobody should really be investing in their pension. The state should be investing in your pension. The state should be taking care of its people who build the state up. That's how it should be. Everybody should be taken care of and for their needs that they need. Like, you know, you're working, you're gonna run, your money goes into the state to run the state, and then when you come to retirement, you should be treated better by your state. That you've actually built like the country up, and you've worked that hard for so many years that you deserve a good pension from the state.
Exactly, yeah.
You know?
But I think, well, how do you feel about then, say, the likes of the oil wells and the gas fields all being turned over to companies, you know, and the likes of Norway? Actually, the oil fields and the oil wells belong to the people, and the money goes actually back to the people because of the investment in the people and their own country. What do you think the way that Ireland just keeps selling off it and giving it away for like nothing, basically, to oil companies and gas companies around the world?
Yeah, that's like they actually gave it to Norway, which was quite bizarre that they actually gave our oil fields away, the core oil fields away to Norway and to Shell and all that. And we have to take all those things back. And we have to make them ours. Like, that's what will make our country viable and, you know, economically viable again. To have the ownership of our natural gas and our oil. And then if you look like especially what's happening with the pylons and with the wind farms. Because what they're going to do is they're building these wind farms to export this power to the UK. It's not for our benefit. It's not to like, oh yeah, we're like going to have brilliant energy and our ESB bills are going to be cheaper. And no, it's the ESB is going to make more profit by privatising our wind. I'm like, that's our wind, you know. And so, and they're going to ruin like Micro. If they're building 650 from Bray right about down to the Arkle Bank, and they're basically going to the only cold coral reef in Europe that's actually in the area. And it's a special marine protected area, so I don't know how they're going to get how they think they're going to get permission to put this in, but they shouldn't be there. And then you have like the whole then Shalala sort of area, all the air grid, massive thing going to be built right away up in the Carrick Mines. All these pylons, like pylons are proven. There's a study done by a woman in Trinity College that these pylons cause cancer, cause pallets, the stuff that's given off them, like people living underneath these pylons have documented health problems. Like there's one pylon in a house in the state in Greystones, and it's actually a leukemia spot. Most of the kids in that spot have leukemia. Why? They live underneath a pylon. You know, so there's just solely for the ESP profits.
Well, I know even around here myself personally that you stand up here again, there's anti-pylon signs up all around the place. And I know personally the pylons will be going to the far side of the town here, and right across and up here and the whole way up towards Blessing. I think it is then afterwards.
It is, and then
it's just going to be a total. It's just going to be a total mess as far as I can see what they're doing. Anna, thanks very much for coming down anyway and helping us here in Boughton Glass. I hope people have got more information and been more informed about what's actually going on around the country. And thank you very much, Anna.
You're very welcome.